Welcome back. We are counting down the tip-off of Game 3 between the Heat and Nets right here on Local 10. Well, the Big 3 era is already filled with incredible images. They're the moments that fuel a Heat fan's excitement and heart. For these 4 years, there's been one man behind the lens capturing all the photos. As Local 10 News reporter Andrea Brody tells us, he literally fell from the heavens into this job.
Awesome. Big smile for this one. Looks great. And let's do one straight on.
An empty Miami warehouse begins to fill with a lifelong vision.
Awesome.
On this day, David Alvarez turns his focus on a petite model. Her grace, beauty, and size, a complete departure from his usual subjects.
Strong, muscular.
This Miami native spends his days capturing the power of the back-to-back champions. He is the official photographer of the Miami Heat.
1, 2, 3. There's not a year that goes by that I don't pinch myself. I know there's thousands of people who would like to do what I'm doing, and I've been fortunate enough to be put in that position.
No matter how talented you might be, you don't just wake up and find yourself the Heat's photographer. But in David's case, he literally turned flips before getting the job.
This is Alvarez just a few years ago, assuming his alter ego, the Trick Master. The highly trained gymnast joined the Extreme team as a teenager and shared his energy for more than a decade.
I'd be the guy with the mohawk, spinning a ball on my finger, doing flips on the court, doing the trampoline dunking, getting the crowd going, throwing t-shirts. I had a lot of fun on Extreme Team. I got to travel the world, entertain tens of thousands of people.
The Heat knew one of their young stars had a hobby. They soon realized his talent soared much higher than they imagined. Now the 31-year-old spends his days immortalizing the emotions of the team's most intense moments and laughing along with their lightest. He records the beauty found in their athleticism.
It was hot that day.
And on their sidelines. On one of Alvarez's first days on the job, a breathtaking sight for a lifelong Heat fan, and it was his alone to capture.
The first time that anybody had shot all 3 guys in their Heat uniforms, and I was fortunate enough to be that person. They literally walked off stage, came into the room, we did a quick photo shoot, and then they went to ESPN and Sports Illustrated, but I got to shoot them first, I'm proud to say. So that's definitely one of those pinch me moments.
Those moments continue to unfold frame by frame, and with each image, a joy shared in a different way by an artist who discovered his true gift without ever leaving home court.
I've been with the team for a very long time, and so now to be able to do something that was my passion and was my career and do it for this team. Always loved what I did with Extreme Team, but come on, taking photos of the Miami Heat at this time, you can't get any better than that.
Such a cool story. Andrea Brody reporting. Now, Alvarez not only discovered his life's work with the team, he also discovered his life. David actually met his wife through the Heat. She also works for the team, and soon they will welcome their first child. Now, when the Heat talk about family and loyalty, they need look no further than their own images. Let's bring Will Manso back in from Brooklyn. And Will, the old saying goes, if you love your work, you never work a day in your life. And he certainly personifies that, and now maybe a little bit less of a risk factor than he had before with the tumbles and such.
I've got all the respect in the world for the Extreme Team guys, I can tell you that, Clay, but it is a tough job. I think he's doing just fine, and he's a proud member of the Heat family. Really is a great guy, and they are a great family. Clay, thanks for bringing us that story from Andrea. And what we're going to do when we bring you back here to Brooklyn is continue